All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Jake Matthews and Platinum Mike Perry. So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning-fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy is very well-rounded. He literally has no weaknesses in his game. He is technical in all areas of mixed martial arts.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses, and 4 no contests. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Mike Platinum Perry. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Jake Matthews. After the games, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki draws the assignment here.
First round, you ready? Are you ready?
And we are underway. Oh! Lands a strike there. Nice jab by Perry. Matthews' uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Nice combination of kicks there by Jake Matthews. Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Finds a home for that left hook. Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Big shots! Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Very nice leg kick there by Perry.
Oh, he connected with that right hand. Huge left hand.
A big left hand. Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out.
Look at this, takedown. He's got the neck. He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his forearm. He's tapping. That's it. We got him. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one near-perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jake.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Magic Marlon Moraes and Frankie Saenz. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
So as this guy makes the walk, there's just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed. This guy certainly has it. Good fighters certainly know that at times they can beat speed with timing and precision, but in terms of those first exchanges, you got to get a guy's timing down, and when it comes to this guy, that is easier said than done.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Frankie Saenz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, Marlon Magic Moraes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Bergliotta.
Dan Bergliotta, your referee.
You ready?
Here we go.
That one hurt.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. whiffs on the straight right hand.
Tags him. Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Saenz gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
And lands a good shot. Even when you block those still stun you.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Marlon Moraes.
Oh, elbow to the head. Back to over-under.
Double underhooks now, Joe. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, going old school now. Foot stomp by Moraes. That knee might have landed there.
Stuffed it. Stuffed it.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. First takedown attempt is there.
Look at this. Grabs his ankle, pulls down on his shin. He's gonna throw that leg over. He's got that. Clamping down with head and arm control very, very tight. He's gonna push that arm sideways across the face. Oh my God!
Will do it!
Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he's been working on his submission game. That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of two evils, and he's forced to tap.
And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Magliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Marlon Magic Moraes!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Paulo Costa and Lyoto Machida. So here he is, Lyoto the Dragon Machida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but known more as a Shotokan Karate black belt. If you're looking for guys who really put the discipline of karate on the UFC map, look no further than this man, Lyoto Machida. And how about the list of wins for Lyoto Machida? Mark Munoz, Dan Henderson, Ryan Bader, Randy Couture, Thiago Silva. Lyoto Machida has a wins list that competes with anybody in UFC history.
Lyoto Machida is the most successful karate stylist to ever compete inside the octagon. The former UFC light heavyweight champion has a very unique and difficult style to solve.
All right, here's the Brazilian banger, Paulo Costa. It has happened very quickly for this Brazilian contender. He has asked for big fights. He has gotten those big fights, and he has emerged with the win every step of the way. Sometimes fighters with this much hype can fall victim to it. That has not been the case for the artist formerly known as Borrachinha, Paulo Costa.
This guy has one-punch knockout power, and when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. The kickboxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Paulo, the Eraser, and when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Steve Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Round 1.
Lyoto Machida is perhaps the very best fighter at lunging in with unpredictable striking. His sniper-like attack is very confusing to opponents, as well as his unusual karate stance. His takedown defense is highly underrated. He also has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
Lyoto Machida has some excellent takedowns. Look for them to play a factor in this fight tonight.
Connects with the punch there. Ooh, blocks the shot. Machida lands there. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh! He's out!
Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, knockouts don't get much more prettier or much more flush than that. Full force and full extension on the kick, and there was no chance after that, Joe. The fight was really over as soon as that kick made contact. An outstanding highlight for that young fighter here tonight.
Let's look at that again from another angle. And here we see it again. And he's out.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paulo the Eraser.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. It is a bantamweight matchup between Leslie Smith and Marion Renault. Well, if you've seen this young woman hit a speed bag, shades of Floyd Mayweather, the hand speed is absolutely insane. And I think for a lot of women who fight her, they feel like as long as they're precise with their timing and they're efficient and accurate, they can avoid the hands. But more often than not, you just can't. And even though she doesn't necessarily have the biggest knockout power in the division, the hand speed, downright scary.
This girl has a ridiculous chin. Her ability to take punishment is the stuff of legends. I have seen her take bombs and barely wins. She presses forward, and because of the fact that she has this incredible chin, she is able to stay in the pocket and land strikes on her opponent that maybe other fighters would never be able to get off.
Well, this woman has frightening knockout power. That's the only way in which to describe it. She'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands. Will work the body at times, but the book on her is that she is a headhunter, not a fighter you want to enter into a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl has ridiculous power in her kicks. Her kicking technique is supreme, and she is one of the best knockout artists in this division with her legs. Look for her to try to stay on the outside and utilize those extremely powerful kicks.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser. Fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, we are underway here at the home of the UFC, the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Renault gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
No, the left leg goes high.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Renault. Smith gets caught by the inside leg kick.
This is a bit of a chess battle here.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. She landed that inside leg kick.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Back and forth we go. Well, it's one thing to be confident in your chin. It's another thing to leave your head wide open for damage, and that's exactly what she did there as she eats the uppercut. Let's see if she circles out and tries to prevent any further damage here. Smith gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Nice hook. That one hurt.
And she connects there. Oh, nicely done with the head kick.
Good overhand. Good straight left. This could be it.
Another left.
Nice.
Oh,
Haymaker. Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there, too. She might try to finish this fight here. This could be it right here.
how about that chin? Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Renault.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Well, oh!
This could be it. 30 seconds to go.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Oh, nice jab by Smith. Second round, straight ahead.
Let's take another look at some of the action from that round. Here's a big punch that results in a knockdown. Let's look at that again. And here we see it from another camera angle.
Let's relax. The combinations look amazing. When you knocked her down, I didn't think she was going to be able to get back up. This time, let's make it for real.
The original Ariane Celeste, good to have her in the building as usual. All right, round two.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
She landed that left hand, Joe.
Oh! This could be it right here.
Posture's up now. Huge elbow from the top.
Vicious shot to the body. She transitions to half guard.
Straight right hand, but she misses.
Showing the punch.
Nice punch by Renault. Well, there's the head kick in and lands. She has shown a vulnerability to it by leaning in, and that time it looked as if she almost moved right into her opponent's kicking range. Certainly something that bears watching here moving forward in this fight.
Oh!
Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations. And it's going to take a good combination to really put her opponent in harm's way. Let's see how she chooses to attack here. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Just missed with the left there. Splits the guard and connects there. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, solid jab.
Renault's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs as well.
Beautiful right hook. This could be it. Big shots. Oh.
She's starting to put together some significant body work.
Wow. This could be it right here. Nice leg kick.
The left hook hits home. Oh!
Oh, head kick. This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh!
Look at this. Big straight punch.
The left hook hits home. Trying to kick the leg out.
Nice takedown.
And that's the end of round number two.
Excellent strike here. Lands on target. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment. Third round underway. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Oh!
She might try to finish this fight here. This could be it right here. Beautiful body shot there, too. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Nice body work for her here, Joe.
Feinting. Oh, what a wild exchange! This could be it right here.
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Renault's worked in that underhook now.
She's got double underhooks here.
She's got the over-under here in the clinch. Pummels, double underhooks now. We'll see what she can do with it. Oh, clinch work at its finest by Renault.
Pummels and secures double underhooks. Wicked knockout here for the win.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming, Joe. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate, and ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Look at the power in this hook as it lands for the knockout. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom! Wow!
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marion the Parisian Cruiser Renault.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Juliana Jutai Lima and Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. Well, here's the Michigan top team rep, Randa Quiet Storm Marcos, and what a story it is for Marcos. Escaped from Baghdad, Iraq with her family when she was 3 years old and has gone on to UFC glory. In terms of women representing Canada, perhaps nobody has higher expectations than Randa Marcos. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, outstanding grappler, and given her backdrop, right, escaping out of Iraq, Joe, no denying the determination and all the heart that Randa Marcos brings to the table.
This girl is one of the best in the world for throwing fighters to the ground from the clinch. Tying up with her is a serious liability. She is so good at utilizing that clinch and dragging fights to the ground.
Training out of Gracie, Baja, Texas, under the great Vinicius Chocolino Magalhães. Here is Juliana Jutai Lima, born in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, Brazil. The time has got to be now, though, Joe. Juliana Lima has had some shining moments in the UFC. If she's going to make a championship-type run, it begins with this fight here and now tonight.
This girl is a very high-level striker. Unpredictable angles. She will throw punches and kicks with vicious intention. Excellent hand and foot speed. Very good striker and very good takedown defense as well. And she will need that to try to keep this fight on the feet.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 3 years apart with similar height and reach. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 9 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, Juliana Jutai. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Lima gets caught with that punch. That shot is blocked by Randa Marcos.
Excellent feint with the kick.
Marcos gets caught with that punch.
Nice shot. Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, she landed that punch, Joe. Immediately shoots for the leg. Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown.
Excellent posture.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Half guard. She's in full mount again. Ooh, big elbow.
Oh!
She moves to back control. Big punch from the top. Good right hand. She's now back in full mount.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. Perfectly timed sweep. Very nice sweep, she winds up in guard. Big shot from the bottom. She's now back to half guard. Good shot to the head. Back to full guard, very nice. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
She slips that left hand there. Marcos gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Beautiful, into mount.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Marcos. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Changes her stance. Well, she left her head open there, Joe, and she paid for it. She continues to lean in, almost as if she's moving into the strike. She'd be wise to change up the tempo here. Nice punch there by Lima. Back to orthodox. Marcos gets yet another takedown. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Back to full guard again. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Clean punch. She's showing good defense here, controlling that arm. Very nicely timed sweep, and now she's in half guard.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Oh, found the home for that left hand. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop, stop, stop.
Here we see a beautiful takedown. And here's another perfectly executed takedown. And here's another very nice takedown.
Brittany Palmer in the building. Round two underway.
Good punch.
Oh, massive kick lands flush.
Vicious left hand. This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Lima gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Powerful uppercut.
We'll see where she goes from here now. She blocked the punch. Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division. And she is showing you all of that game here tonight. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Damaging punch lands for her there.
Good defense there.
Well, she's got some of the best takedowns in this division, and that has certainly been a big weapon for her tonight. Look for her to set up another takedown here.
Good job of avoiding the clinch.
She blocks that offense, Joe.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, she connected flush.
There's that takedown attempt.
High amplitude takedown yet again. Man, these are really starting to add up. Switching stances here. Oh, nice strike landed there by Marcos. Beautifully timed in place kick there. Oh!
This could be it. Huge kick to the body. Hard straight punch. Look at the fake of that punch.
Huge right hand!
This could be it right here. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Lands a nice 1-2. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Oh, she lands the left punch. Marcos's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go.
In half guard position.
Postures up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Randa Marcos. Back to the orthodox stance.
Nice jab, very snappy jab. Wow. Oh!
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover.
And here we see it from another angle.
Se recompõe, tá vendo?
The beautiful Jenny Andrade to get us going. Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, strong punch there by Lima. How about that shin? Takedown attempt there. Oh, she gets the takedown here. That could be big. Effective punch there by Lima.
She's showing some good defense here, keeping control of that arm. She establishes full mount. Big punch from the bottom. Now she gets her back. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Nice left hand.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe. She continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
All right, hammer fist here by Marcos.
She's got that arm trap, showing good defense.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Nicely done, reversal.
Looks like she's trying to set up the rear naked choke here, Joe.
Got the arm underneath the chin. Looks like she's got that rear naked choke locked in tight. Looking for that choke, traps that arm. Very nicely done. Any second now. She might be forced to tap. That rear naked choke is locked.
Wow.
Tight. Side control. Excellent movement here on the ground. Beautiful reversal. Trying to take the back here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Big punch from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Beats the elbow there. Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch.
Misses the takedown.
Lima gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Marcos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
She pummels in and gets double underhooks.
All right, so this fight goes the distance, not for any lack of effort on her part. She was offensively dominant, knocked her opponent down at one point in this fight, and perhaps that was enough to get a 10-8 round. At the very least, though, she was the better fighter here tonight, and you got to think the judges saw it the same way we did. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decisions. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Red Quiet Storm Marcos.
All right, so there she is. What a moment for her to win this fight by way of decision here tonight. Back and forth affair at times, but she was clearly the better fighter, deserved the decision, and that's the way the judges saw it. She didn't get the finish. It wasn't for a lack of effort. I thought she pursued it at times, but ultimately she had to manage her risk, and she gets the win here tonight. That was of the utmost importance, and she gets the job done here tonight. All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Neil Magny and Ben Saunders. Power, power, power. As he makes the walk tonight, no denying what he'll be trying to do to unleash some of the more devastating kicks we have seen in the UFC in years. Just brutally powerful, and oftentimes he'll do major damage just by landing one or two kicks to that lead leg or to the body, thereby changing the complexion of the fight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. Enter this young man. Scary, scary power on his kicking game.
This guy has nasty chokes. His ability to cinch up a choke and finish it from any position is truly elite.
A pro dating to 2010, here is the workhorse Neil Magny. Highest striking differential among active welterweights. This is a guy who moves very well on the feet. He'll switch stances, but he draws his highest praise for his coachability. This guy has as good a work ethic as any fighter in the game, representing Elevation Fight Team. This is a guy who is trained at altitude, and the results have certainly spoken to that over the past several years. Neil Magny remains in welterweight title contention.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 22 wins, 11 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Ben Killer And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Neil Magny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge,
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. No better place to be on fight night. We are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena.
That one hurt. And there he swung with a haymaker. These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows. Excellent job of landing punches here.
Finds his range with the jab. Magny gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. Oh, he stuffs another takedown here. This takedown defense figured to be tested tonight. It has certainly held up.
Yep.
Hook in the clinch there by Magny.
Hard hook.
Takedown defense holds up.
He's got double underhooks here. And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Huge block there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Saunders.
Again.
Looks like he got him a little bit.
He is stumbling.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's got the choke. That choke looks locked up tight. Now it's deeper. This Japanese necktie is tight. He's really cranking it. Oh, look at that. Slips right out of it. He's in a great position here. He's got full mount. And he executed a very nice sweep here and wound up in guard.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Neil Magny.
He's looking to pass.
Under a minute to go.
Beautiful sweep. Steps forward with his right leg. Now he's in southpaw.
Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. He's the left hand there from Magny. Looks like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Saunders.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Relax. It's okay. He's getting to your body, though. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combination.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Nice shot to the body there. Going for the single leg now. First takedown attempt is there.
Very nice sweep.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Trying to get that arm under the chin. He's got it locked in. It's pretty tight. He's going to use his leg to pin down that arm. He's got it. Now he's only got one arm to defend him with. Just absolutely incredible. He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets with that choke, and if you're not willing to tap out, as he was not, then you're going to go to sleep, and that's exactly what happened. A beautiful setup and even better technique to get the finish to put him out cold.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Ben Saunders!
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Robbie Lawler. So we get another look tonight at the former UFC welterweight champion, Robbie Lawler. Longtime American top team staple, realized his best success under the ATT banner, has since moved on, but there is no denying just how much he has brought to the octagon. So many seminal moments for ruthless Robbie Lawler.
This guy has toughness that you cannot teach. He has an incredible ability to absorb punishment and the mental toughness to come back from devastating situations.
So here he is, the American gangster, the people's champion, Chael P. Sonnen. He was unable to complete that promise to his late father in 2010 by realizing a UFC middleweight championship, but Chael has been unfazed and remains committed to that end. Let's see how it goes for him in another big spot here tonight.
Chael Sonnen combines a relentless pace with outstanding cardio and an underrated ground game to go along with one of the best trash-talking games that sports has ever seen.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Both fighters are 35 years old, with similar height and the same reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A wrestler holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, we are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, ruthless Robbie Lawler coming up on 40 fights as a pro, 20 career wins by knockout. You know what the approach is going to be here tonight. Going to try to get his mitts on the target early, and he can lean on the takedown defense as well. If the wrestling starts to come back his way, more often than not, Robbie Lawler's able to stay upright. Lawler gets caught with that punch. Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early going?
Robbie Lawler is a true knockout artist, and his kicks are especially powerful. Keep an eye out for those. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Lawler gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Sonnen. Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
He transitions back to half guard. He postures into place. He's back into full guard now. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Big shot.
Oh, elbow up top by Chael.
He's now working from full guard. Oh, reversal.
Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his risk better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's become a sitting duck. He's got him hurt here. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Look at this, takedown!
And he eats a right hand there.
Well, he's in north-south now. Let's see if he can hold it. He's got that choke locked in nice.
He might get a finish here.
And he got free. That was close.
Now closes the distance. Oh, he pummels there. Now he's got double underhooks. Lands the jab.
These guys are swinging.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Tagged him. That one hurt.
In on a single here. Marshall, how about it? Takes the fight to the ground one more time. Now we'll see what he can do with this takedown. He has certainly scored a lot of points with his wrestling, and that was his game plan, Joe. He felt like he had a decided advantage in this area. He is taking him down at will tonight.
Exactly.
Ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible highlights in that round.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker. All right, let's get to round two.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to... Oh! He's in trouble, he's in trouble! Nice takedown. He's posturing up here. Full guard. Excellent movement here on the ground. Clean hammer fist. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Robbie Lowe.
Full side control. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice punch.
Lawler's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
He lands a
elbow.
huge elbow to the head.
We have now crossed the midpoint of this fight. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Nice.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Chael.
Still working this ground and pound. Good punches.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sonnett. Just over a minute to go, round two.
Big shot from the bottom. Nice combination of strikes from the full guard. Into half guard again. Good control, postures up.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Back to side control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Inside control once again. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Now he's in full north-south here.
And that's the end of round number 2. And there is the horn. Confidence has to be high after that round. Really good round there for Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight.
Let's see it again.
And let's go to a different angle.
Goes into this last round, you hear me? We're losing this round. You gotta go out there and have faith in your striking. This guy can't strike with you.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. Third round underway. How about that shin?
He's just landed an outstanding leg kick.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Caught him with a punch. Oh, he tags him. Oh, that one hurt him. Oh, solid jab. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
And back to full guard.
Lawler gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Big body punch.
And now he's in side control.
Working from the mounted crucifix.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Moves to half guard. Excellent movement here on the ground. Huge elbow lands to the head. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
In full guard here.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Half guard here.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
Nice.
Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he can change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Now from here, what he wants to do to secure the Americana is pull his opponent's elbow towards his body. That's when he can put leverage on the shoulder. He's got it. Now he wants to lift that elbow up while pushing that hand down.
Wow. Submission defense
this
there.
Is intense. And he's controlling him here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
All right, so this fight will go to a decision. We should have a clear winner in this one. You never know with those scorecards, of course, but in all likelihood, this will be a unanimous decision after a most dominant effort here tonight.
And here, a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. Round 3, it looks great, perfect technique, tries to lock it up, but loses it last minute.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored this contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction. It's a flyweight matchup between Henry Cejudo and John Dodson. So here is John Dodson, devastating combination of speed and power and the chin and the heart to go with it. He has never been knocked out, had a lot of success in the flyweight division, eventually though moved up to 135 pounds where he has really continued to realize success. John Dodson, hands and feet, super explosive, very quick, outstanding footwork and movement. And no surprise that John Dodson finds himself in another title eliminator, Joe, here tonight.
John Dodson combines incredible speed, ridiculous knockout power, and fantastic athleticism to make him one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC today.
So here he is, folks, the 2008 Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling, Henry Cejudo, challenged Demetrious Johnson for the UFC Flyweight Championship. When he has tried to take down an opponent in the UFC, he's been able to do so. That includes Mighty Mouse. We really, though, have seen a boxing-heavy attack in the UFC, outstanding hand speed on the Phoenix, Arizona native, Henry Cejudo.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Dodson is 3 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, John the Magician Dodson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
Ready? You ready?
We are underway. All right, let's see how it goes here. Early round 1 for the speedster John Dodson. Joe, this might be...
He hurt him! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Really missed with that right hand.
Now a level change.
Oh, nice takedown.
Slams him to the canvas with authority. Big elbow there,
man, that is rough.
knee to the body. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Cejudo's doing a nice job pummeling, works in that arm. Now he's got double underhooks. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by John Dodson.
Shoulder strikes.
Battling for hooks.
Yeah, here he goes again.
The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Cejudo with a left hand.
Nice shot to the head.
Landed that one.
Nice elbow to the body.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Right hand forward now, switching to southpaw.
Cejudo gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
He's got a beautiful leg kick.
Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color. How about that shin? Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. And again, shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff.
Oh, nice.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Dodson gets caught by the inside leg kick. And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Cejudo, who continues to evolve as a striker.
Postures up here.
Dodson getting work to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there. Wow. There's the jab. Now another good there. Nice job there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose. Out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
Here we see a beautiful takedown. Here's another takedown. And here's another very nice takedown.
Ariane Celeste is with us.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round here.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage.
Dodson's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Nice punch to the body.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Just missed with a huge kick.
Cejudo gets tagged by that stiff jab. He's got to get that guard up, Joe. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body, lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward. Cejudo's got the double underhooks here in the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it. And there comes the separation now. Another shot. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Moves to north-south.
Looks like he's trying to set up some sort of choke here, Joe.
He's looking for the windshield wiper choke here. And what he's going to do is he's going to slide his arm under his opponent's arm and then pressure his opponent's arm against his face, then rotate, clasp his hands together, and get to a
Somehow stays in the
fight. Completely lost the position. He's got the mount.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2.
I don't like this style of fighting. I don't like it. I don't like when a guy holds a guy down. However, it is effective.
90 seconds to go.
All right, great. Stop. Come on.
Or till the...
Ready? You ready?
And here we go. All right, round 1 is underway, and there is Henry Cejudo. All of his knockout wins have come in round 1, so that certainly bears watching if you're Cejudo's opponent tonight. Dodson gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. In on a double leg takedown here. Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
He's got double underhooks, Joe.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. Good shot to the body.
Another takedown attempt here.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with.
Oh!
Trying to spin to the back. Into side control again. Look at that transition.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Excellent posture here.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Dodson.
And he's going to try to take the back. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Transitions to full guard.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Cejudo.
He's got his back. Looking for the rear naked choke. He's got the arm under the chin. He's got that rear naked choke locked up. From there, he wants to grab a hold of his bicep, and he wants to put his other hand behind his opponent's head for maximum leverage. That choke was tight. He got free. Wow. He's in side control here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Side control again. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Slides him over, and nice reversal here.
10 seconds now in round 1.
Oh, he's mounted him. Postures up.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
You're doing great. Awesome. Take a deep breath for me and listen. Okay, let's be tight with our positions. Let's look to get side control, work for that crucifix position.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Here we see it from another angle. And here's a different angle on it.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
Start round 2. Ready?
All right, round 2.
Hard leg kick.
And he connects with the punch. Dodson gets caught with that punch. Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strike.
Oh, that's some wrestling right there. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's got full guard here.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's got to be real careful about how he engages. Look at that. Nice.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace. Oh!
He is clearly in big, big trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad. Oh, that's it. It's over. He's out. Perfectly placed strike to end the fight.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win.
Check out this angle here. Boom!
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Holly Holm and Valentina Shevchenko. So here's the former world title challenger, bantamweight contender, Valentina Shevchenko. She's been charged with headlining for the UFC several times, and more often than not has come through. She started Taekwondo at 5 years old. She's been mixing the martial arts since well before it was cool. Valentina Shevchenko under the bright lights once again tonight.
This girl has ridiculous hand speed. It is one of her best assets and one of the most terrifying things. She can hit you before you can hit her, and she can also get out of the way before you can hit her. It's a terrifying thing fighting someone who has the kind of hand speed that she possesses.
Well, as many of you know, she knocked out Ronda Rousey in emphatic fashion at UFC 193 back in 2015 to become the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Holly Holm, for a long time atop boxing's pound-for-pound list, now trying to continue her ascent in the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
This girl has such amazing takedown defense. It's so good to watch, and young fighters could do no better than to emulate the techniques that she utilizes in keeping fights on the feet.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Shevchenko is 29. Holm is 36. She will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly the Preacher's Daughter. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And wheel underway. So we get another look at Holly Holm tonight, still trying to harken back to the form that saw her knock out Ronda Rousey late in 2015. She's dealt with some adversity recently in the UFC. We'll see if she can get another finish tonight. Inside leg kick is there by Holly Holm. All right, first round is underway. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range with those vaunted, powerful overhand punches. Obviously, it's a big part of her repertoire, and more often than not in the UFC, even when opponents have known it has been coming, they have been unable to stop it.
Feinting with that kick.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range.
Man, this could be it. Oh, very nice.
Able to land there with the straight left.
Look at this, takedown. Clean right hand. She moves to side control.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Nice.
Making all these shots count.
Excellent movement here on the ground. She's now established side control again. She's in the mounted crucifix now. Working for the Americana. It looks like she's got that arm pretty tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Getting tighter.
And she got her arm free. Wow, I thought that was it. Half guard. Oh, man, I love it.
60 seconds now to go in the fight.
She's moved back to half guard. Oh, big elbow. She's now in full guard. She's now in half guard again. Nice leg kick by Holly. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Seconds winding down in the opening round.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. Let's take a look at this kick. And here's another clean shot that lands. And here's a huge, perfectly placed punch that lands with devastating impact.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade getting us going.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Holm gets hit with a kick. Oh, Superman punch.
Oh!
Oh, slips and then rips. Beautifully done.
Looking to avoid that left hand. Look at that jab. Nice.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together anything in terms of a solid combination. And it is going to take strikes in bunches to get an opponent of this caliber out of there. Let's see where she goes from here. Constantly a moving target.
And now they clinch.
Nice work here in the clinch by Shevchenko.
She's got double underhooks.
Underhook here.
She secures double underhooks here.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Just reached the midway point of the fight. One underhook here. Joe, double underhooks for her here in the clinch.
Back to over under control.
Shevchenko's got double underhooks.
Brilliant job of taking the back.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Shevchenko. Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range. Got to find a way to get that head off the center line and do better defensively here. Working well off of that jab, Joe. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, she found the target there. That'll work. That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good. Kick to the body by Holly Holm.
Those punches are very hard. Front kick to the face. This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that.
Joe, nice job moving that head off the center line as she slips to avoid that right hand.
Oh, big shot. Good right hand, that's what I'm talking about. What a round.
Hey, stop.
So the horn sounds after that round. Might have even been a 10-8. Big round there from Shevchenko.
Huge knockdown. It was probably the most important aspect of that round and most likely won the round. Let's take a look at that again. And let's look at that from another camera angle.
Impressive. Keep throwing those leg kicks. Look at her leg right now. You see how bruised it is?
The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, Holmes' leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious limp.
Nice Superman punch.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Nice.
Well, she has stayed aggressive, Joe, but she has also been efficient. This is a world-class display of striking we are witnessing tonight. Ooh,
Nice.
hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh! Kick to the face. This could be it.
Big body shot.
Body. Nice takedown. Good punch.
trying.
Whoa! This could be it right here.
Oh!
Hard Superman punch. What a jab. Oh! What a leg kick.
And we got a fight on our hands.
Big straight punch. Oh, very nice.
Clinch now.
Nice, very nicely done.
Holm gets the over-under. Double underhooks in the clinch.
Beautiful trip. Guillotine. Looks like a tight guillotine here. Looks fairly close. And she's safe. Wow, that was a close choke. In half guard. She moves to full guard. Good hammer fist. Wow. Back to half guard now.
Couple hammer fists there for good measure. Effective punch there by the Preacher's daughter.
Beautifully timed sweep and right into side control.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Holly Holm. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Nice punch.
Shevchenko's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Just missed with that huge kick.
Holm gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you. All right, so this one goes the distance. She is all smiles, and rightfully so, I would think. She should be the clear winner in this one. She is, in all likelihood, looking at a unanimous decision nod. She was dominant really right out of the chute. Should not be much suspense as we await the judges' scorecards now. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Valentina Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Jessica Andrade. All right, so here she is back making the walk here tonight. Her takedowns certainly are the best in this division. So explosive. Her technique is just outstanding. And, Joe, there's no telegraph. Even when the opponent has prepared and seemingly feels like they know what's coming, she will shoot from far out, still get in on those legs, and still get you exactly where you don't want to be, fighting off of your back. As scary a takedown artist as we have in this women's division.
This girl is one of the most frightening kickers in this division. Ruthless knockout power in her legs. She kicks fast, she kicks hard, and she has a full arsenal of kicking technique to rely upon. When they land with devastating impact.
Man or woman, you are staring at one of the most skilled and talented strikers to ever grace the octagon. And a scary proposition to the rest of the strawweight division, because Joanna Jędrzejczyk is only getting better, now training under American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida.
This girl has outstanding kicking technique. It is one of her best assets. Ridiculous power in her legs. They come fast, and when they land, they have devastating impact. She is one of the best kickers in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessica Batista Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Ostend, Poland, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go with live action here from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Well, you can expect the punches and bunches. Here is the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Has a knack for breaking a lot of fighters with her pace, with her work rate, with her output. As good a striker as there is top to bottom on this roster, Poland's Joanna Jędrzejczyk getting back at it tonight.
That's a nice clean shot.
All right, first round is underway, and you better watch out for the overhand punches when you're fighting an opponent of this caliber. It really has become a patented punch of hers, and something that a lot of opponents know is coming, but still can't account for. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range here tonight. Southpaw stands to orthodox now.
Back to southpaw again.
Just misses there with the left.
Now they're throwing down.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. As she misses with the left punch there. Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, she blocks the punch. And a nice jab. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
A front kick to the face. This could be it. Good shot. Oh, big left hand. There's a nice inside leg kick. This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that.
Wow. Oh, wow, huge uppercut. That's going to leave a mark.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, effective strike there by Jędrzejczyk. 45 seconds remain in the round. $20 seconds to go in round one. Straight to the body by Jędrzejczyk. First takedown attempt is there. Round two straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punt.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible striking on display in that round.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. Round 2 here. Consistently finding a home for that left punch. Very nice leg kick there by Jędrzejczyk. Big left hand there inside. So there it is, her patented leg kick. It lands again. She's already found a home for it several times in this round, and now you can visibly see some of the damage on that lead leg of her opponent.
Absolutely. Nice inside leg kick, not even telegraphed. And she gets the single leg takedown. Brutal strikes landed from the full guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Jędrzejczyk gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Check that kick.
Nice punch by Jędrzejczyk. Not there. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Going from orthodox to southpaw here, Joe.
Look at that.
Catches the leg there, but then lets it go. No harm, no foul. And she gets the single leg takedown. Andrade's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch.
She's now transitioned to full guard.
Oh, hammer fist here by Andrade.
Back to half guard.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. And mounts again, full mount. Excellent posture.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She moves to the mounted crucifix. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. She secures north-south position.
Right, that's the end of round number 2.
And here's a nice single leg takedown. Let's check that out from a different angle. And here's a perfectly executed single leg takedown. Very exciting round.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Front kick to the face.
Oh!
Oh, beautiful combination.
Goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, good left hand. And now she's got full mount.
How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face. break the grip. And she got her arm out. Wow, I thought she was going to have to tap. Gets on top. Hip escape, nice hip escape. She's got good defense here from the bottom, controlling that arm.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Full mount. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount.
Oh, pretty good work from the bottom here, Joe, as she tags her with that punch.
There we go, side control. She's working for the mounted crucifix.
Nice punch by Andrade.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Very nice sweep.
90 seconds remain in the fight. Oh, hammer fist here by Andrade.
She's now back to half guard. Good punch. Trying to take the back here. She's in full guard.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. She moves into half guard. And back to the mount. Oh, she's got an armbar here. It looks like she's got that arm locked.
Final seconds
and her
of
arm
the
is
fight.
free.
Posture's up now, and she lands a huge elbow.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight!
All right, so that was an outstanding fight between two of the best women in this division. They go the distance as many expected. Both fighters had their moments at times. Truly a back-and-forth affair, and a judge's decision that we await now truly could go either way.
Round 3, top position secured. Ground and pound blows begin to drop.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 29-28, Andrade. Judge 2 scores it, 9-28, Jacek. And Judge 3 scores it, 9-28. For the winner by split decision, Jessica Bateska.
Well, she's a matchmaker's dream, and she gets the job done here tonight. Now, she had talked a lot about getting the finish. The finish didn't materialize here tonight, but I really don't think that takes much shine off of what she was able to accomplish. Arguably the biggest win of her UFC career, and she has set herself up for another massive fight now moving forward. Congratulations on the effort here tonight. Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC light heavyweight division title. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order.
As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
Well, he has joined a long list of Hall of Fame types: Chuck Liddell, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Now this man is the hunted at 205 pounds. He is the UFC light heavyweight champion. He has defended the belt. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the best 205er in the world. A lot of momentum with the challenger here tonight, though. A lot of people think we're getting a new champion. The champion is not among those. We'll see if this man can walk out the same way he walked in as the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world.
Alexander Gustafsson is an ever-improving mixed martial arts fighter with incredible promise. He has a long reach, outstanding footwork, great striking and jiu-jitsu, and a love for the game.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Gustafsson is 1 year his senior. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Martin. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California, presenting the challenger, Quinton Jackson! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alexander Gustafsson.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Straight right hand now, just misses. And he connects there. Maybe a cut to the left of the nose.
Slightly deflected.
Nice punch by Alexander Gustafsson.
That one hurt.
How about that chin? Try to establish that jab. Slips the punch.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
This could be it right here. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
And there is our UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, all smiles tonight, and rightfully so, after getting it done by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world,
Well, he came in ubiquitously regarded as the best contender in this light heavyweight division, and he proved he belonged tonight, submitting the incumbent to become the new UFC light heavyweight champion. Rarefied air for this fighter here tonight, and man, is he enjoying it with the corner now. Can't help but feel good for that guy to finally get over the hump and get to the top of the heap. We have a new UFC light heavyweight champion. He'll be partying deep into the night. All right, coming up next, it's a flyweight tilt between Sergio Pettis and Dustin Ortiz. All right, so we get another look tonight at the Franklin, Tennessee native Dustin Ortiz. A lot of big wins in his career. He's turned back the likes of Ray Borg, Justin Scoggins, Zach Makovsky fairly recently. He's been in there with the elite at 125 pounds. Very hard guy to put away, Joe. We'll see how it goes for the supremely conditioned Dustin Ortiz here tonight.
This guy has one-punch knockout power. And when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Still one of the younger fighters on the UFC roster. Here is the flyweight contender, Sergio Pettis. Outstanding kickboxing game. Pretty opportunistic submission guy as well. He's been in there with a lot of the UFC's best in the flyweight division. Now the focus, Joe, is on trying to get the opposition out of there. Most of its wins have been by decision. They have been dominant. Now a finish would be useful for Sergio Pettis tonight.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Ortiz is 5 years the elder. Pettis is 1 inch taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, Dustin Ortiz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Taekwondo fighter holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, Sergio "The Phenom" Pettis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready.
Well, what a venue this is for MMA. We are underway right here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. And he eats a right hand there. Wow!
He's back to his feet, but he's hurt. Oh! What a leg kick!
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, he's going for it here. Look at this, takedown!
Big body shot.
To the body.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Hip escape, and he's out of the full mount. Nicely done. Oh, look at this. He's got that guillotine locked in tight. He might get it here. Look at this. It's getting tighter. This could be it.
There
He
it
could
is.
tap. Oh, my God. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Dustin Ortiz.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, so here's the jury jiu-jitsu practitioner, the black belt Miles Jury. This is a man who can do it all. Came off that lone live season of The Ultimate Fighter. Now, he started his MMA career 15-0, dealt with a little adversity there against the likes of Donald Cerrone and Charles Oliveira, but after a layoff of more than a year, came back guns blazing to finish Mike De La Torre back in round 1 and put himself firmly on the map of featherweight contenders.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, fans around the world have been waiting with bated breath for this young man to make his walk to the octagon. That wait ends tonight. And man, is this guy's wrestling high level, borderline world class, collegiate credentials to prove it, and you gotta think he figures to lean on that wrestling in this matchup tonight. Not just good at getting guys down, Joe, but controlling them once they are there. Scary proposition for really any non-grappler on this UFC roster.
This guy is a ground and pound specialist. If he gets his fighter to the ground and gets on top of him, the results can be devastating.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Miles Fury. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, USA, John Evans. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
Here
Go, guys, fight.
we go. Oh! Head kick.
Oh, big shots.
Oh, straight right.
Vicious combinations.
And he connects there.
Oh!
Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Got to get his head off the center line. Oh, nice defense on the single leg attempt there.
Oh, big right hand.
Huge right hand!
This could be it right here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent sweep. In the full mount. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Now he gets the full mount again. It looks like he's hunting for an arm here.
Nicely done. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, big elbow. Oh. In half guard. Beautifully executed sweep. He lands a big shot from the bottom. He gets the mounted crucifix.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Good punch. Into side control again.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. And into full mount. Look at this. He's out of it. And he reverses position.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Beautiful sweep. He moves to stacking him now. He hits him with a hammer fist.
4 seconds for the end of round 1.
Here's a perfect head kick. And here the single leg takedown and gets it. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
I want you to keep doing exactly that. Change up your strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's what...
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual. Second round here.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. There's a nice kick.
How about that shin? Straight right hand now, just misses. Nice knee to the body there by Jury. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Jury gets in the clinch.
He's got double underhooks here.
There he goes, moves to his back again.
Controlling him, looks for the choke. Drops down for it. That choke is deep. He might be forced to tap. This choke is getting tighter and tighter. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he's been working on his submission game. That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of two evils, and he's forced to tap.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliano is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes. 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Miles Fury Jordan.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight tilt between Ashley Evans-Smith and Jessica Eye. Good to see this young woman back making the walk to the octagon tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if she gets put on her back here tonight. Her takedown defense, arguably the best in this division. Great balance, solid base, beautiful sprawl, very quick with her feet. And for a lot of women, they spend so much time trying to get her down and fail that they don't have much left offensively when you hit the latter rounds of the fight. Got to try to outstrike this woman tonight. You're probably not taking her down.
This girl has outstanding defense and very good blocking technique. It's so difficult to hit her cleanly. It is a big advantage for her, and she has so much confidence in her defense because of that.
Well, this woman has frightening knockout power. That's the only way in which to describe it. She'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands. Will work the body at times, but the book on her is that she is a headhunter, not a fighter you want to enter into a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl has absolutely horrifying knockout power. A terrifying, terrifying thing to face someone like her inside the octagon, because all it takes from her is one shot to turn the lights out.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Jessica Evil Eye. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Ashley Evans-Smith. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario.
That one hurt.
Nice punch there by the hyphen, Ashley Evans-Smith. Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Damaging strike there.
They're going after it quick here. Big
she
power in
landed
that
the heel
hook.
choke there, Joe.
Oh, big kick. Beautiful body shot there, too. Beautiful
Strong
left hand.
Wow,
There's that
vicious
big uppercut. She pummels out of double underhooks here. She's got double underhooks.
Eye gets the over-under here in the clinch. So much of this one has been spent in the clinch. Battling for hooks. Oh, strong hook to the head there.
Big knee. This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, clipped her with the jab.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
She blocked the punch. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
Hard leg kick.
Oh, nice combination there by Jessica Ott. How about that shin? Well, she got clipped by that hook, Joe, and she is a sitting duck if she's going to stay in her opponent's striking range. She's got to get on the tip of her toes, circle away from the power shots, and move those feet. Nice 1-2 there. Trademark inside leg kick there by Evan Smith.
Oh, good left hand. Excellent job of timing these combinations.
Lands to the body there. Nice jab by Evan Smith. Eye gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Beautiful straight punch there by the hyphen, Ashley Evans Smith. Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it. She missed with that jab.
Oh, nice.
Effective punch there. Oh!
This could be it right here. Hard left hands. Vicious punch combinations here.
Final seconds of round one. And what a round!
I didn't think she was going to be able.
Big power on this punch and results in a knockdown. Let's see this again. And here it is from a different angle.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
Workout there. Punches in bunches. That's what I like to see. You're running away with this fight. She was almost knocked out last round.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Oh! This could be it. Hard straight punch.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Oh! Big body shot. Body. This could be it right here.
Wow!
Oh!
She checked that leg kick, Joe. Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range. Got to find a way to get that head off the center line and do better defensively here. Connects there with the punch. Clinch now. Evan Smith's worked in that underhook now.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Clinch battle continues. Now she's got over-under. Now she's able to get that Thai clinch, Joe. Evan Smith's got the Thai clinch. She's got a good one. Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do with it. Huge elbow
Big
there.
elbow. This could be it. Body kick, look at that. Beautiful. There's a single attempt. Nice takedown.
Switching stances here. Her leg is hurt here, Joe. You can see her limping a little bit.
Feints with the punch.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together anything in terms of a solid...
You need to get out of there. It's got to be do something.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Elbow to the body.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe. Now she switches her stance again. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Nice jab. Straight right hand, but she misses.
That one hurt.
Oh! 2 rounds in the books. Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight?
Here's a powerful punch that devastates. Let's see it one more time.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Third round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Whoa! This could be it right here. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
How about that shin? Oh!
Whoa! And she's down. She's
and that's gonna do it.
She threw a large volume of strikes all night long, and this bomb finally lands for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, that'll get the crowd on its feet. A near-perfect land to end the fight for her here tonight. Just the way she drew it up, she had her focus on the knockout, and that's exactly the way this fight ends. I'm not even sure the opponent saw the shot coming. They oftentimes say it's the shot you don't see coming that spells your fate, and that certainly spelled her fate here tonight. Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Let's go inside the octagon now, where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ashley.
Well, she's got all the tools, Joe, and she certainly put them to good use tonight as she gets the win and gets so with style points by way of the knockout. No judges needed for this one, and you can be sure her bankroll is going to be fatter on Monday morning. She'll probably get a bonus. At the very least, though, the celebration is on. You see there with her coaches and her teammates. Nothing better in all of pro sports than to win a mixed martial arts fight at the highest level. Congratulations. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Andre Bishop and Isaac Ice Cold Frost. Well, there is no mistaking this man, ladies and gentlemen. He is ice cold. He is Isaac Frost. And he brings power in every facet of the game. Played the role of villain well in the boxing world. Now, he segues into mixed martial arts. A lot of people think the physical attributes, the power will hold up. Figures to have to lean on the takedown defense at times. We will see how it goes for Isaac Frost here tonight.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
Well, what a story it was. Andre Bishop ends a layoff of more than 5 years, gets out of jail, and in an absolutely epic 10-rounder, avenges his brother's loss to Isaac Frost to become the boxing heavyweight champion. That wasn't enough, though. Bishop now looking to ply his trade in mixed martial arts. Let's see how it goes for him in this showcase spot here tonight.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected, shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with big difference in height, but a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Iceman. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Andre. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, your third man in the octagon here tonight. Here we go. All right, so let us see how it goes here early for Andre Bishop. A lot of eyeballs on him here tonight. A lot of fans excited to see what he can do. You know about the hands. Also manages distance very well. Plus,
He's in big trouble.
Nice jab there by Frost, Joe.
Oh, good combination.
Oh, big left. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Welcome to the jungle.
Straight right hand, no good. Bishop gets tagged by a solid uppercut there. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
That one hurt.
Good straight hand there by Bishop.
He lands an excellent combination. Good defense there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Bishop.
He landed a left hand there. Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
How about that shin? Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Isaac Frost. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
And lands a good shot.
Oh, effective use of the jab here, Joe. Going to the body there with the right kick. Oh, big left hand there.
And he's looking for that left.
Hook to the head there. Oh!
He's getting tagged. And there he swung with a haymaker. Nice.
Oh!
He is in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Oh, he might be out.
Huge uppercut misses. Vicious
left hand there.
Big straight punch.
Vicious combo there. Stop. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, ladies and gentlemen, is only getting worse. Likely going to need to get stitched up after the fact, and blood in and around the mouth area could upset his breathing pattern. Not a good reality for him here tonight.
Here's a powerful punch that devastates. And here's a huge, perfectly placed punch that lands with devastating impact.
Jenny Andrade to get us going.
There you go, second round, you ready? Are you ready?
Round two here.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's now working from side control again.
Bishop's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. Side control. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Constantly a moving target. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, he gets hit. Nice leg kick. Big shot. Oh, he nailed him.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Gigantic right hand for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Look at this. Boom! Out cold.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iceman.
Well, love him or hate him, you gotta respect him. A big result for Isaac Frost here tonight. A guy who reached great heights in the boxing world, played the role of villain as well as anyone, and the UFC could use a villain or two in the upper weight classes. Isaac Frost is here, and at least if tonight is any indication, he looks to be a force to be reckoned with. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, I start limping after watching film of this young woman's leg kicks. There is no denying what she'll be trying to do tonight to unleash the devastating kicks on her opponent. And she'll attack everywhere on the body. She'll go up top. These kicks are brutally powerful, and she can do major damage just by landing a couple.
This girl is so good at taking fighters to the ground from the clinch. She has a full arsenal of takedowns and throws from the clinch. Tying up with her is a dangerous proposition.
Well, the book on this young woman is that she has more knockout power than anybody in this division. So no surprise what she'll be looking to do here, find a home for those heavy hands. She'll work the body, but she has been a headhunter at times in her career. This is not a woman you want to get in a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl has a ridiculous chin. You never see her get hurt. You never see her get knocked down. She's one of the best chins in the business. And because of that, she has extreme confidence in striking exchanges.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. The American is 25. The Russian is 27. The rest of the numbers are close. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 7 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, Alexandra Stitch And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
That one hurt.
Oh! Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Nice leg kick.
Both fighters a little bit hesitant to engage, feeling each other out. Oh!
Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Albu gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Just misses there with the left. Albu gets caught with that punch. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body.
That's a nice clean shot. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. Nice jab. Big kick, but miss.
Nice leg kick, very nice.
Good exchange there.
Hook to the head by Albu.
Good kick to the body.
And she caught the kick.
Nice shot.
She slips that left hand there.
Left kick to the body.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Establishing the jab here. Just out of range with that right hook.
Oh! This could be it! Oh, head kick!
Oh, there's a takedown attempt.
Oh, very nice.
She lands another strike to the body, Joe. She's really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the body.
Look at that nasty jab.
Final seconds here. Finds a home for that left hook.
Wow. Things just got real interesting.
Nice work out there. Punches in bunches. That's what I like to see. You're running away with this fight.
Let's take a look here. Beautiful strike here, lands on target. And here's another clean shot that lands. And here's a perfectly placed kick that really does damage. You could really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
Oh, look at that.
Huge right hand!
Good right hand! This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that.
How about that shin? Oh, big left hook there.
Nice leg kick. And she's down.
Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations. And it's going to take a good combination to really put her opponent in harm's way. Let's see how she chooses to attack here. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round.
And there's a nice left kick to the body.
Hand smooth, man. Right hand was there for her. Boom.
This could be it.
Back and forth we go.
Nasty combinations here. Oh, very nice.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range.
Misses the takedown.
Effective punch there by Albion.
Very good job of timing these punches. Oh, nice. Excellent combination. Oh, this could be it right here. She might try to finish this fight here. Body kick, look at that. Oh! This could be it.
Big body shot
there, too. Look at this, takedown.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
Outstanding. Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Well, you're right, Joe. You could tell she was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but she didn't want to force it. She stayed patient, allowed her setup to do its work, and then let the submission materialize almost organically. So the desired result turned in by this fighter here tonight, and she has certainly set herself up for a massive opportunity now moving forward.
And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between C.B. Dollaway and John Vellante. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., the kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You got to think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete. And he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
This guy has inhuman cardio. The pace in which he keeps is absolutely breathtaking.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and the same reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Belmore, New York, John Vellante. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, USA, CB, the Doberman Dollaway. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki draws the assignment here.
First one, you ready? Are you ready?
All right, ready to go with live action here from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Vellante gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you.
That was a big left-handed connection.
And now he lands a combination. Just that. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's trying to hang on.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom. Changes his stance.
Nice inside leg kick.
Vellante gets caught with that punch. Well, he's got a strong jab. Missed with it there, though, Joe. Snaps off the jab effectively there.
He's in trouble right now. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
He's trying to pin to stun him. The left hook hits home.
That one hurt.
Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute. how about that chin?
What a wild exchange! Oh,
He's got him hurt here.
nice takedown.
And he connects there, Joe.
Big punch from the bottom. He passes to half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by CB Dollaway. Volante gets caught by the elbow there. You know he's tough, but you just don't want to absorb too many more of those. Oh, another crisp jab lands flush. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance there.
Good shot.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Lands the kick to the body there.
Wow.
Oh!
Here, he's in
That's
trouble.
a good combination.
Oh.
He's out!
That's it! Wow! Wow! Man! And here's the end of the fight. Here we see it from another angle. Check out this angle here. Bam! And good night.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
For this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout,
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Nick Diaz and Kamaru Usman. Well, this is one intimidating fighter making the walk here tonight. No denying what the game plan is going to be, Joe. He's going to try to shoot in on the legs, get his opponent down, and employ some of the more nasty ground and pound that we have seen in the UFC really in years. Very strong at maintaining the top position, devastating out of the side mount as well. But top position, nasty punches, elbows from inside the guard. This guy, as good a ground and pound guy as we've seen in years, figures to be a big challenge for the opposition tonight. One of the biggest superstars in mixed martial arts at present. Enter Nick Diaz, Stockton, California's finest. Made his UFC debut in 2003 and now still going strong here nearly 2 decades later. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter Nick Diaz under the spotlight yet again.
Nick Diaz combines attitude with elite cardio, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and outstanding boxing to make for a dangerous combination inside the octagon.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Diaz is 5 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nick Diaz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
And we are underway. Oh, nice punch there by Usman. Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Usman's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Early takedown is good. No surprise here, Joe. Very evident he wants this fight on the ground.
Oh, elbow to the head.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Transitions to full guard. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Full rubber guard, mission control, 1 foot on the hip. Excellent movement here on the ground. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Reversal, very nice. He's gonna try to take the back, I think. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Midway through round 1.
They lock up the clinch.
He pummels, now he's got double underhooks. Over-under now, Joe.
And stuffed, nicely done by Diaz. Spins around, gets the back.
And the fighters now separate as the action continues. Usman gets the takedown. Now let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe.
He hip escapes, he's out of the full mount. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's going after an arm. He's controlling the forearm. He's going to extend the body. And he's got the arm. There's a lot of pressure on that arm.
And
he might have to tap. Outstanding. A beautiful job in setting up this arm bar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, that's about as good as he's looked in the grappling realm, and he stayed focused on the arm bar. He kept going back to the well for it, and ultimately, in the middle of this fight, he gets the tap. That is a big finish for that young man here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Nick Diaz!
So congratulations to Nick Diaz. Just great to see one of the most popular and polarizing fighters on the roster, but get back inside the octagon and do what he does best. This is a big win, and you can be sure a big night across the board for Stockton, California's finest. It is a bantamweight matchup between Lauren Murphy and Leslie Smith. Well, when you have a wrestling pedigree like this young woman does, no secrets as to what she is trying to do once that octagon door closes. Wrestling certainly a great base for modern MMA, and she's got as good a base and list of credentials as anyone this division's ever seen. We'll see if it plays out that way, but you got to think she'll have a decided wrestling advantage tonight.
This girl's grappling is at a very high level. She has excellent takedowns and excellent takedown defense, and she'll be looking to use her grappling skills to bring this fight into her world.
Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl is one of the most frightening kickers in this division. Ruthless knockout power in her legs. She kicks fast, she kicks hard, and she has a full arsenal of kicking technique to rely upon. When they land with devastating impact.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So these fighters are just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Lauren Murphy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here. Well, what a venue this is for MMA. We are underway right here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Murphy compares herself to UFC fighters Court McGee and the former champion Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin. A definite tenacity and toughness to her style.
That one hurt.
All right, first round is underway now, and you got to watch out for her powerful overhand punches. Most fighters in this division, they know what's coming, but as yet they've been unable to stop it. Let's see how it goes here early on in this one. Oh, nice jab up top by Smith.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
Smith gets caught with that punch.
Look at that, right to the temple.
Smith gets caught with that punch.
Oh, beautiful kick.
Nice straight punch for her there.
Good combination.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Murphy. Oh! Huge right hand! Big body shot.
They clinch up here.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Murphy. Smith gets double underhooks now. Battle for position here. Smith gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Nice straight right lands. Murphy gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight.
This could be it right here. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Again, going back to the well with the jab.
Misses a huge hook to the head. This could be it.
lands the left punch. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
Oh, good uppercut.
Wow, yet another punch to the head by Smith. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Both fighters got a lot done in it. Knockdowns on both sides. You don't see that every day in the octagon.
There's one, yup, she drops, she's hurt. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
I think she was going to be able to get back up. This time, let's make it for real.
Second round underway. She landed that inside leg kick.
Nice.
Smith's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go.
Oh, the left leg goes high.
How about that shin? See the total strikes?
Huge kick to the body. Oh, beautiful hook. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Murphy gets... Oh!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. This could be it right here. Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned.
Oh!
This could be it. Oh, big kick to the head.
Oh!
And she's in full guard. Beautiful
body
shot there, too.
We have just reached the midway point of the fight. Oh!
Nice sweep.
Changes her stance.
Oh, she tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her. This could be it right here. Big shots! She got tagged again. She's hurt.
Oh!
She's out. She's
Unbelievable!
She's out cold. Excellent timing here. Big left hand for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, that was just a near-perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm going to take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished.
And let's get a better look at it from a different angle.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leslie the Peacemaker Stann.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Brian Caraway and Mitch Gagnon. Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy is very well-rounded. He literally has no weaknesses in his game. He is technical in all areas of mixed martial arts.
All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Both fighters are 33 years of age. Caraway will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, Mitch Gagnon! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Ryan Kid Lightning Caraway. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
Ready.
All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario.
Missed the mark.
Caraway gets hit with that hook. That one had some sting too, Joe.
He just got clipped with a left.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's in half guard. He's moved back into side control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's back to side control. Working from the mounted crucifix. Big elbow. Excellent movement here on the ground. Back to side control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's established mounted crucifix. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's now working from side control again.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Nice punch by Caraway.
Side control again.
Nice hammer fist.
He's got the clinch.
Double underhooks now, Joe.
And they move out of the clinch. Oh, good hard kick. Nice counter throw Excellent judo. Trying to take the back here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's got his arm into the neck.
He might get a finish here.
And he got free. That was close. Half guard. Very nice sweep.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop, stop.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
And here's a big slam. Nice technique. Here it is from another angle. And here's very nice timing with this takedown.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker.
Okay, ready? Round 2. You ready?
All right, round 2.
Goes for a single. There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot. And there's a takedown attempt.
Oh, that lead right will work nicely done there by Mitch Gagnon.
It's in. He's deep. He's going to clasp the hands together.
Right hand.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
And he's back in the guard.
Gagnon gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Postures up.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Caraway.
Clean punch. Into full guard again. Nice reversal here. Looking for the triangle here. Triangle lock up the submission. Look at this, he's gonna lock him up in a triangle. Throw that leg down. Push the arm across the face. Pull down on the head. Stunning. Stunning. And he really made it look easy. Set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Liliada's called to stop for this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Ryan Kid Lightning Caraway.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.